Hello and welcome back to Amy's Mischief. Here I am again showing you my cage, and this is my February cage tour. So I'm going to start by showing you my most exciting thing. It's this Bass Equipment metal pan. I got it in the 3 inches. I got it with the little cutout for the upstairs part. And I also got it without the little cutout for the downstairs part. And I got this because I found the original Critter Nation pans were too shallow to keep their poop in. And so I was getting poop all over the rat room. And I don't love having poop everywhere. So I got these, and hopefully it's going to help. In general, though, going back to my cage, I have this water bottle on my first door. And now I have 3 lava ledges here. So this one used to be up under this water bottle, but now this ledge is too high and the lava ledge was bumping into it when I was closing the door. So I moved it down here just to help them get up to their hammocks and up to their shelf. Going inside, I still have this little chew I made, this little Katie chew from Amazon that's meant for rabbits, but whatever. And then I have my bird perches that I got from Amazon, and I have 4 of them leading up this way. Above that, I have this cube hammock, which is a Critter Nation accessory. Came in a 4-pack, and 2 of the Critter Nation accessories are in the wash right now, so I don't have them actually in here, but I have 2 of them still in here. Going back, I have my litter tray, which is just in a Dollarama basket, and it has yesterday's news in it and a P-Rock, and they use this one the best out of all the litter trays I have. I'm really impressed. I barely get any poop on the bottom level just because they're so good at using this. Behind that, I have a snuggle sack from PetitePiedsBoutique in Montreal. I got it on Etsy. I love it. It just hooks on to the cage. You can see with these kind of shower ring hooks, and it's really fantastic. They've chewed their own little holes in the side to get in and out, but they love going in there, and it's really nice. So then in front of that, I have my Katie Igloo in large, and it's really cute. A lot of them can fit in it at one time, and it's really nice. I tried to make a little hide out of this little Dollarama Easter basket. I turned it into a tunnel hide. So they tend to go through it more than they actually stay in it. In front of that, I have this little boat from Valley Village that they really like to chew on. And I have a PVC pipe on it that I originally intended for them to be able to go through, but I ordered the wrong size. So now what I do is I put treats in the top. Actually, I just put the regular food in the top, but don't tell them that. And it comes down here and they get it, and then they have to move it around to get more treats, and it works really well. So then back here I have the top of a small Sputnik. I took it apart because together it was too small for them to actually fit in. I guess I just didn't know what size I was ordering. I was preoccupied with the colors, but it works really well as a little hide, and they go through it, they knock it over, things like that. Back here, I still have their little dig box. You can see, can you see? You can kind of see. I have yesterday's news in it, but they actually started hoarding their food in it. So they actually started bringing food down from upstairs because I took their food bowl away from down here. They bring food down from upstairs and they put it in here. And then I put the tennis ball in there, but that little wooden ball in the back, they actually brought down and put in there. So I think that's kind of funny. And then I have this little guinea pig hide, and I found it by searching on Amazon rat cage accessories, and I think it's really cute. They like to hide behind it. They like to stand on top of it. They like to rip it up. Many things they like to do with this hide, and it's fantastic. Then under here, PetitePiedsBoutique actually sent me a complimentary little Minnie Mouse hammock, and I thought that was really sweet because I didn't order it. They just sent it along with the snuggle sacks. And I leave it under here, under the first shelf, and the rats will climb on it and stand on it. And it's pretty cute when you see one peeking out from below the shelf. So then here I have this little no-sew homemade snuggle sack, we'll call it. I just made it out of one of their old linings, which was a dollar store blanket. They've started keeping food in it, which is kind of funny, but I just had, I think, a triangle, and then I cut strips and I tied them together, and then I tied it to the top here, so they don't really go in it, but they use it to hide things, which is, I think, very cute and fun. Since I no longer have my wheel, my shelf has moved down. Who's that? Oh, it's Angel. My shelf has moved down again. So up here I have the other half of the Sputnik. I have some of these little balls that I actually keep in here in my little dollar store birdhouse. It was a gingerbread house because it was Christmas seasonal. But yeah, I keep my little wooden balls in here, and the wooden balls, I think this one came from PetSmart, and it was like 3 for $7. But then all these ones came from the Dollarama, and they were like 6 for $2.50. So then here I have the very smallest piece of my Russian doll that I bought them, and it has been well chewed, so Russian doll was a success. I just keep it in here. I keep their little toys in here. These are some fabric swatches I got from a particular Etsy creator, and I keep them in here as well. And they don't really do anything with those yet, but I think they'll take them out and rip them up. And then I have this dollar store pot that I have created a little hide out of. Little O'Hara's showing us how she uses the perches back here. These are just from Amazon. I think I searched bird perch and they came up. So they're these adorable little circular raw edge perches that go on with wing nuts. Right up here above their little toy box is a baby chew. I took it off the string it was originally on and put it on a shower ring just so they couldn't break the string. I'm probably going to move it soon because they don't really use it here, so it's gotten a little bit of use like on the trunk, but I think somewhere else where it's more accessible they'll chew it more. This is a hammock from an Etsy creator who I will put in the description, and I wasn't thrilled with it at first because I don't like the fabric on the outside. It's almost like a nylon, but it's like a combed fleece on the inside. It has these little pockets, and the rats like to go in there, and every day I come and at least 2 or 3 rats are sleeping in there, and so they really love it. You can tell because they've chewed it a bunch, and so I guess it was a good buy. The only thing I would say I don't love is that these are just like a bad color to go with the hammock, but they're super sturdy, and the hooks it came with are really sturdy too. Then over here I have part of a set of like 8 hammocks I got on Etsy, and I'll also put the Etsy creator in the description because I can't remember at the moment, but I just thought this was a really cute February coloring fabric, and it's fleece on the inside, fleece on the outside, and I really love that about these. And they did come with hooks. They came with like O-rings, but I actually used my own little shower rings from the dollar store to put them up. I think I showed you my cube hammock already from Critter Nation, but I'm not sure, but meh. So then I have these other hammocks. This is a honeycomb double-decker hammock. It's flannel on the outside, fleece on the inside, adorable dragons, and I got it on Etsy. I'll try to find the Etsy creator and put it in the description. But it also came with this adorable tunnel hammock, and I just love these. They're so cute. And I tried to kind of do a Valentine's Day theme with the pink, so pink, pink, Pink. And yeah, it's just really cute. So then up here, I have my Living World glass water bottle. And I actually, interestingly enough, switched out the bottom part for the bottom part on my PetSmart introductory rat cage. I guess rat starter cage is a more normal way to say that. Because the bottom part that came with the Living World water bottle actually leaked a lot. So this one doesn't leak as much, but it's a lot harder, I think, for the rats to get the water. Then inside I have this foraging toy from Amazon. It was pretty cheap, but it took a really long time to get here. But I filled it up like 2 days ago and they got all the food out anyways. So I think it might be time to move on to a more advanced foraging toy. Then right inside here I have a homemade shoe with beads and these rings from the Dollarama, and they're on shower rings. I have another one of my snuggle sacks, which you can see they've chewed the corners of again, just to make their own little openings. Hello, that's O'Hara. Then back here, it's inside out, but there's another snuggle sack, and it was one of the set of like 10 hammocks I got, and I'll put that in the description. Behind, there's a matching corner hammock. I do find it hard to put these in the Critter Nation, just because there's no like corner bar. There's just like, well, there is like the really thick corner bar, but then you have to put it on one of the crossbars after that. So this one is like kind of stretched out away from the corner, and I don't love that. Down here I have their little litter box, which Kate is demonstrating. They don't actually, well, they do clearly pee on it, but they also kind of put their food in it, and it has a broken lava ledge in it. They've put some of their jingle balls in it, which is interesting choices. So then back here, this is a bowl that had rice in it, but no longer has rice in it. We have their little slidey waiting room thing that we all love playing with at the dentist. Classic. They love chewing on it. They love weaving through the bars. They climb it to get places, and it's pretty awesome. Right in front of that, I have this wood box from the Dollarama, which has the remainder of my Russian dolls in it. And also has this little jingly ball. What is in the jingly ball? Has this little jingly ball from the Dollarama. It was like a 6-pack for $2.50, I think. And then up here, they have their shelf, and then they have this little hanging under the shelf basket that I got on Amazon. I think it's an Amazon Basic. Attached to that, I have their wooden bird bridge. They like it. They use it. They've chewed on it a bit. And then on this door, I have their food bowls. I think on Amazon, I just searched, maybe I searched hamster food bowls. I think I searched ceramic hamster food bowls, and this is what I came up with. I feed them Oxbow Regal Rat adult food. Then there's a Katie plastic water bottle on here. It's pretty good. It doesn't leak. It's really nice. Right above that, I have this hanging shelf basket thing from Dollarama, and I just put some fleece in there, and I'd say this is the most loved accessory in my cage. The rats spend a lot of time in here. Right inside here, I have another little snuggle pouch for them. Haven't used this one a whole lot, but I can tell they're thinking about it. Below that, I have their little bird rope, and it's like a wire inside, so you can twist it, and I've twisted it into a little 3 shape to help them climb. I have a little homemade shoe with some of these wooden balls that I actually found at Value Village, these wooden flowers that I got at Dollarama, and little bracelets that I got at Michael's actually. Then right under here, we have another Critter Nation accessory hammock. It's pretty sweet. They love it. They spend a lot of time in it. I think because it's under the shelf, they like using it. So then this shelf is actually from their, well, actually Kate's PetSmart starter cage. And it happened to be the perfect size to go between the hanging shelf and the edge of the cage. I spent a lot of time walking on this, so that's pretty nice. Up here, I have their new perch that I got on Etsy. I'll put the name in the description. They love it. They chew on it. They sit on it. It's attached with wing nuts. It's really fantastic. And then back there, I still have one of those little cylindrical bird perches from Amazon. In the front here, I have my very favorite hammock with the elephants from Etsy, and I'll try to find who made that as well. It's a 3-story honeycomb hammock. Behind there, it's hard to see. Ugh, I don't know if we're getting in there. There we go. We have the Sputnik. And then back here, we have, oh, Kate's getting dominance groomed. Angel. Anyways, we have this long rectangular hammock from the same person that made all the other ones with that fabric. I don't even know what to call this. I guess like a little roughly bridge thing, but this was in that set too. And then there's another square hammock. And back here, I've just moved this litter box right up here. Oh my goodness. Angel, leave Kate alone. Angel doesn't know that Kate's secretly my favorite. Anyways, I moved their litter box right up here. And so far so good. They're using it. So I feel good about that. I've been having trouble getting them to stop pooping all over the shelves in here. But we'll see. I might end up getting some Bass Equipment shelf trays as well to keep the poop in, just because I'm tired of having poop all over the floor. And the Bass trays really do help. I love them. They fit perfectly, and they came in a really reasonable amount of time. They came within a week of me ordering them. So thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel and let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. Bye!